Well, I enjoy trying out new recipes, especially with a great cookbook like Southern Inspired by TV host and chef Jernard Wells. Today, he is back to chat about Cleo TV's new Soul Kitchen. You got a new season.
Yes.
How you doing? Good to see you.
I am doing good.
Season 5?
It is, yeah.
Wow. How does that feel? Because we're in our 5th season
Well,
here.
see, look, kindred minds, kindred shows. That's what it's about.
Because I'm so tired.
Look, but feel so good at the same time.
Amen to that.
And my biggest thing is, how can I outdo my last season? As I always say, we're in competition with ourselves, but I'm so glad that New Soul Kitchen is the #1 unscripted show on the network.
That's
as well as we got
Congrats.
New Soul Kitchen Remix that's trailing right behind it.
What am I going to find when I tune in?
Oh, when you tune in to New Soul Kitchen, you're going to find all the recipes that you've loved, that you've grown up loved, except I'm showing you how to create those in a more health-conscious way, but flavorful.
Love
Coming
that.
from my standpoint, because my cuisine is so diverse, from French, Asian, Malaysian, Filipino, Creole cuisine, and all of these are places that I've studied and traveled and learned from over the years, like this cavatappi pasta
Let's
salad.
do it. What goes into this?
Listen.
I love a pasta salad. There's so many right now. Some people just, look at that beautiful
A corkscrew.
noodle.
This is what you want with a good cavatappi pasta noodle. Really simple, and for summer dishes, I always say it's good. So you want to start off smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little of Chef Jernard's all-purpose seasoning.
Oh, you got your own seasoning. Look at you.
Yes. I said, look, not only do I want to be on the TVs in front of them, but I want to be in the kitchen.
Yes,
truly.
I will come home with you.
Now we're going to add in a little fresh dill.
I love dill.
Then you want to add all of your vegetation for a good pot. We got bell peppers, we got celery, we got red.
I got my hand in my pocket.
Listen, this when you know he's a pro in the kitchen. Look at this right here. Now for the sweetener, most people use granulated sugar. We're going to use some honey.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
Yes, breaks down differently, but the flavors are so profound. I always look for health-conscious ways to create dishes like this right here.
Right.
Now a little broccoli stalks. I think that adds a little character.
I love that.
Apple cider vinegar for the
That gives some
acidity.
acidity? Okay.
Yes, and then we got mayo here.
Are you have any mayo? Or
You know, I always say I like a good creamy mayo. There's not a particular brand that I'm just in love with, but I always say go with the flow. You know, they got so many that you can choose from. And also, not to mention, if you really want to make this a vegetarian dish, then you could use a nice good vegan mayo.
And you really wouldn't know the difference? It doesn't have all the cholesterol and whatnot?
None of that.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. Now,
that's great.
Go ahead and get some into some that I've already whipped up.
Through the magic of TV, you already had some done here.
But you know, that's what it's all about, cooking and eating in the kitchen. Look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about.
That pasta is cooked perfectly, too.
Yes, the nice, good al dente on your pasta, so you still have that bite on the back. Ooh. The cavatappi corkscrew pasta holds on to all of that sauce. Let me get her.
Yeah, you got it in there. It's bright.
Refreshing.
It's not too heavy. Exactly.
You can see this around a barbecue, right?
Of course. You can see this. I'm thinking that wherever I go. You see this in my dressing room. You see this wherever you want.
And the key, you don't have to worry about gaining weight. You're eating with a fork. All the calories fall through the cracks.
I wish. So you've got another cookbook you're working on?
I do. I'm working on my next cookbook. You know, my first one is Southern Inspired, My American Table, what this recipe is in. But the next one is really the installment to that, because I had so many recipes I wanted to put in the first one. And it's done so well. I said, let me come back, because there's so much I want to talk about the journey. In the latest book, Southern Inspired, I talk a lot about my hometown here in Chicago. And a lot of recipes are paying homage to here. And that's what I plan to expound a little further on, my upbringing here and why I cook the way I cook in the next.
So a little bit of a memoir there.
It is.
That's wonderful.
But I always say give them a little substance too with the recipes.
Right, something to read while it's cooking in the oven or whatnot.
Yes.
I always enjoy you coming back.
Thank you.
Your hometown, Chicago.
Yes.
Congratulations on season 5. We'll have all the information on this young man on NBCChicagoToday.com. When we come back, we got Bridgerton, the Olympics. How about that? You beat out Bridgerton.